Hello everyone, this is Javelin from English Tutor Hub and welcome back to my channel. Today's lesson is a vocabulary lesson and it's all about idioms and expressions about animals. In this lesson, you will learn 8 expressions related to animals. And the first one is chicken, which is a noun. So obviously guys, this is the literal meaning. This the animal, chicken. But if a person is a chicken, if we call someone a chicken, it means he or she is not brave. A chicken is someone who is scared or frightened. For example, Tim says, "Let's climb onto the tree." And Anne says, "I don't want to." And Tim replies, "Oh, come on, you chicken." So Tim is calling Anne a chicken because she's scared. She doesn't want to climb onto the tree. Alright? So Anne is not brave. She is scared. She is a chicken. Another example. Paul says, "Are you ready to propose, Amy?" And Tom replies, "I'm worried she'll say no. I'm worried that she'll say no." And Paul says, "Just ask her. Don't be a chicken." Alright? So, don't be scared. Don't be a coward. So, don't be scared. Just ask her. Don't be a chicken. So this is the noun, alright? And we also have an expression, a related expression using a verb, a phrasal verb in fact, alright? To chicken out. So now we're using chicken as a verb. So this means, well, if someone chicken out, this means to not do something because you are too scared. So someone chicken out of something means they don't do it because they are too scared. For example, my classmates chicken out to raise their hands in class. So this means that some students are scared to answer the teacher or are scared to participate in class discussion. So we got an ed here. We use chicken like a verb and we have ed, chickened, which is the past simple tense. And another example, Joe didn't join in the trip. He chickened out, so he was scared to do it. Alright? Crocodile tears. So this is a crocodile, and tears is, well, when we cry. Tears are the water that comes out of our eyes. So what does this mean? Crocodile tears. Well, these are tears that you cry when you are not really sad or sorry. So you're crying, but you're not really sad. You're not sad. So crocodile tears are a false and insincere display of emotion. So you're not being sincere. It's fake basically. It's a fake emotion. You're pretending to be sad. Here is an example. Helen cried crocodile tears when she divorced her abusive husband. Well, we can say that Helen is crying. Helen is crying crocodile tears. Helen tears are crocodile tears because she's not really sad. She's happy, in fact, for She finally divorced her abusive husband. Top dog. The word top here is an adjective meaning the best dog. Top dog. So what does this mean? Well, a top dog is a person with a high position of authority or status. So a top dog is a person that everybody respects. Everybody admires the top dog. Everybody respects the top dog because they have a high position of authority or status. So here's an example. Keith is young, but he is already the top dog in office. So here's Keith. He's still young, but he's already a top dog in the office. Another example. Roger Federer is top dog in tennis. So Roger, the top dog in tennis because he won a lot of Grand Slam titles. He's the top dog in his profession. Doggy bag. So doggy, this is another word for dog. The word doggy is often a word children would use, alright? And bag, well, I'm sure you all know what a bag is. A bag is something that you put things in to carry. So, in a restaurant, if you don't finish your food, then they will put it in a doggy bag for you. If you have leftovers at the end of your meal and you would like to take the leftover with you, maybe you want to eat them back at home, then you can ask the restaurant for a doggy bag. So it's a bag in which they put the rest of your food, alright? And this is very common in America. The concept, the culture of asking for a doggy bag in England or the United Kingdom is not very common. If you ask them, they will do it. They will give a doggy bag, but a lot of people don't feel comfortable asking for it. It's not really common in their culture to ask for a doggy bag. An example, a friendly waitress gave us a doggy bag for our leftover food. So, this is a doggy bag here. And it's not always a bag. Sometimes it's a little box, a plastic box or a container, but we still call it a doggy box, okay? And another example, Don and Carl couldn't finish the food they ordered at the restaurant and they asked for a doggy bag, alright? So they couldn't finish eating the food being served to them. So they asked for a doggy bag to put the leftover food, alright? The elephant in the room. So this is the animal. This is an elephant. So what does this mean? The elephant in the room. This is one of my favorite expressions actually. So the elephant in the room is the problem that nobody wants to discuss. Nobody wants to talk about it. It is the subject of conversation that everybody is avoiding. So let me give you an example. Joey lent bicycle to James a month ago, and he didn't return the bicycle to James. And they met by chance at the mall, and Joey says, "Hi James, how are you?" And James replied, "I'm great, thanks, how are you?" And Joey says, "I think that we should talk the elephants in the room. I think that we should talk or discuss the elephant in the room." And James says, "Yes, the bicycle. Let me explain." So, the elephant in the room is the problem that nobody wants to discuss. So it's the problem of the bicycle that Joey lent to James. Notice here, guys. Notice here, Joey says, "Hi, James, how are you?" He doesn't mention the bicycle. And also James, when he replies, he doesn't mention the bicycle either. So they are both ignoring the problem. They are both avoiding the problem. But it is obviously something that they must talk. It is obviously something that they must discuss. So Joey says, "I think that we should talk the elephant in the room." So we call it an elephant in the room because imagine, guys, if there was really an elephant in the room. It's a big thing that everyone can see. Everyone see this, but perhaps nobody. So if nobody discusses it, nobody talked about it, it's a bit strange because it's so big that you can't miss it. There's a tension between them. There's a tension between the room. So we called it the elephant in the room. All right? Hold your horses. So what does this mean? Hold your horses. Well, we say hold your horses to someone when we are telling them to slow down. We are telling them to wait and be patient. We are telling them to wait and to be patient. For example, the policeman told everyone to hold their horses while the investigation is going on. So the policeman is telling everyone to slow down or to wait and be patient for the result. So he's saying, wait, be patient, or slow down. I have not finished yet. All right? And another example. My brother keeps pressuring me to help him finish his project, and I had to tell him to hold his horses. So my brother is pressuring me to help finish his project, and I had to tell him, be patient, hold on. All right? So to hold his horses. So guys, this is a very useful expression. Hold your horses. All right? Straight from the horse's mouth. So this is another expression related to horses. Straight from the horse's mouth. This means information that has come directly from the source. Example, I got it straight from the horse's mouth that there is a big concert in town. So this means that I heard it straight from the one who is running the concert. I got direct information from the one who is in charge of the concert. Another example, I heard it straight from the horse's mouth that Mike will be promoted as manager. So this means I heard it straight from the person in authority or from the boss. I get it direct information, direct source of information from the boss that Mike will be promoted as manager. Straight from the horse's mouth. All right? So there you go, guys. That's the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to get a full transcript of this lesson, you can go to official website englishtutorhub.com, and there are a lot of useful lessons that you might be interested in. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and let me know your thoughts and questions. Thank you very much.